Probably the most rewarding thing about being a teaching professor is watching a student discover a new concept for the first time. When they come to grasp and understand something that's completely new to them, it opens up a door to their world that perhaps they would have never gone through before.
Dr. Barry Vaughn, first and foremost, is an educator. He's been a teaching professor for more than a decade, but now he's taken on a new challenge as president of the Associated Faculty of the Maricopa County Community Colleges. More than 1,400 full-time professors teach at the 10 independently accredited colleges of the MCCD, and more than 80% of them are members of the Faculty Association, an association of teaching professors devoted to making sure faculty voices are heard not only in the classroom, but in the state legislature and beyond.
Well, the primary concern of the Faculty Association is to ensure the employment rights of its members. The mission of higher education faculty is the discovery, assessment, and transmission of knowledge. More simply, it's about teaching and learning. But faculty can't provide high-quality education if they're worried about making ends meet, or they're worried about legislators or administrators dictating what subject topics they can discuss in their class, what books they can read, what art they can create, what theater they can perform. It's the role of the Faculty Association to defend the collective employment rights and working conditions of its members so they can focus on doing their job, providing the highest quality instruction to the hundreds of thousands of students that we serve annually.
Dana Tranberg and Janet Regner of Husk Partners work together as the MCCD Faculty Association lobbyists at the state legislature. They work hard to make sure MCCD teachers have a seat at the table when it comes to debating the important issues which affect them.
I think it's critically important for legislators to hear directly from faculty members because they're the practitioners. The teachers are at the forefront of our educational system. They're the foundation of it. And there's no greater knowledge base than the faculty. They're able to provide real-life examples, real-life situations to legislators on the impacts of policy that's being debated at the legislatures.
When the legislature deliberates higher education issues, they shouldn't only be talking to the Board of Regents and the presidents of the 3 universities, and maybe once in a while a chancellor of a community college. They should also be talking to the faculty.
There are certain people in the legislature who may not fully understand what teaching and learning and pedagogy are all about, and so there are often initiatives that go through the legislature that are not friendly to either students or the teaching and learning process. And so personally, it affects me because it affects my job, it affects the livelihood of what I do, it affects my colleagues, and it affects the students we teach.
The Faculty Association keeps a close eye on issues that could have an impact on community college teachers and students which are being considered by the state legislature. These include providing financial aid for community college students from the state's general fund, making sure course credits transfer to the state's 3 universities, and the important question of academic freedom. Who decides what a teacher can say in the classroom?
What we find from time to time, segment of the community that is very wary and very fearful of the educational community. And it's surprising to some of us because education is our future. Education is for our children and our youth, and it's our world.
I've been extremely impressed with the faculty members I've had the privilege of working with. It's not a job for them, it's a passion, and it's really a life mission to educate and encourage and help people reach their goals. And I think that's the message that we as an association need to continue to get out.
I've seen a lot of students come in with nothing in terms of direction or aspirations or any goals for themselves, whether personally, professionally, and watch them grow and develop over the years and seek out stuff and actually achieve something they set out for, like a degree or a job or a career.
The MCCD Faculty Association is represented by one of the Valley's best lawyers, Mike Napier. His door is always open to association members who have questions or concerns.
The message I'd like to send to the faculty members is that we are here for you. And that could be any time. We expect people to call us. We want them to call us if they have concerns or questions. They don't necessarily have to go through a process of approval. If they simply have an issue that they want some kind of immediate opinion on, they can just pick up the phone and give us a call. And part of our arrangement with the Faculty Association is that we'll do the best we can to answer their services and give them the help they need. So don't hesitate to use our firm as a resource in answering your questions or concerns with regard to your job.
The MCCD Faculty Association gives its members the tools they need to succeed in and out of the classroom.
We know how to do our jobs. We know what we need to do our jobs. We know what our students need to be successful. And so we need our own association to support ourselves and reinforce ourselves and lift ourselves up and protect ourselves, protect our job, protect teaching and learning, and protect what we do for the students.
The teaching professor's job is not just to distribute information. We're here to help our students learn how to learn, how to collect, evaluate, and manipulate data, how to critically read and evaluate a text, how to write clearly and effectively, whether it's an academic paper, a business memo, scientific lab book, a technical manual, or just personal reflections like a journal or a blog entry. And regardless of whether we teach in an academic or occupational field, or whether we're a traditional instructional faculty or a service faculty like a librarian, we all exist to improve the lives of the students we serve. And a strong faculty association is essential to making that possible.